Hello to my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. We are in the first quarter moon phase. Capricorn, please take notes. Please take notes. I know you all love to take notes. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Happy holidays to my Capricorns. If you all are participating in the giveaways, especially if you're new, we do giveaways every Zodiac Sign season as a way to say thank you for tuning in. It's part of the community to say thank you for tuning in. All right, so if you are participating, we have a giveaway that we have a giveaway until the end of Sagittarius season 2024. So watch this video, like, comment, share, subscribe here, and then comment also under the Sagittarius video, right? Because I noticed some people are saying I want to participate and only commenting under this video, but also comment under the Sagittarius video, and then find my number under these videos and then send me a text message. Because if you just comment under the video, how am I going to know how to comment? How am I going to know how to contact you? Please do not put your telephone numbers under these videos. This is the World Wide Web, and that means anybody on all of the continents could find you and call you. You don't want those problems, right? You don't want complete strangers calling your number. So contact me directly. I'm on WhatsApp, country code +1, and then you can call. You can not call me, but text me directly. Please do not leave a voice message. Text me, please. So let's get into your reading. So we are in the first quarter. So some of the things that some of you all can do. First quarter is first quarter moon is a time to take action and start focusing on working towards your goals. So new moon phase is when you're allowing your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon. So we started out in the new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is a planet of good luck, good fortune. So this month, December, can be a excellent month for expansion, good luck, good fortune, all of that. If you all can just stay focused, really stay focused. Every negative thought that comes across your mind, no matter what is going on in your lives, you can change it, turn it into a positive, no matter what is going on. I know it's the holiday season. A lot of people are missing people. Life is lifing. All of those things, stuff is going on at work, all of that. But if you can take a negative thought and somehow find the positive in it, find the silver lining in it, you'll be doing great. Stick to the script that you wrote, right? So get up, create some kind of a, some kind of a ritual that you have for yourselves. Set an intention, focus, prayer, meditation, whatever your ritual is. Stick to your script and go about your day, right? But some of the things that you all can do is to meditate on balance, right? Healthy work-life balance. You can check in on how your manifestations are going, right? You can focus on workings associated with energy and growth. You can write these things down. You can work with an emphasis on creating positive energy. You can reflect on any decisions that you have to make. Just take a minute to just try to reflect on them, on those decisions that you have to make, right? So the first quarter moon, which kicked off on the 8th, you may be watching this video on the 8th, right? We talked about the number 8, about being in clear gold. The light side of the number 8 is a karmic number, but it's also a money exchange number, right? So this is where you're focusing not just on paper and coins money. We're talking about the energy of money. What is it worth to you to focus on your goal, to invest in yourselves, right? What is it worth to you to not be distracted? What is it worth to you, right? Don't let everybody else get you distracted. So what is it worth to you to stay away from people who are on the dark side of 8? Those energies have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. They're easily distracted. And then energies who are egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. Bullies. right? Right? And the ones who are easily bullied, right? So, what is it worth to you to stay focused, right? So stay in that expansive mindset. What do you want source to expand, right? So Jupiter is retrograde. So pull your birth chart. You want to know what your moon sign is, right? So Pisces is that moon card. So a lot of you all are going to experience your dreams getting more and more clear to you as we get closer and closer to that full moon. A lot of you all are not going to be able to make sense of it because the moon feels like you don't know if you're delusional or you're imagining things. Still document your dreams. Still document your dreams. Now, this reading is going to be very interesting. I mean, well, for some of you all, they're interesting anyway. But I'm going to try to make it as clear as possible. So please take as many notes as you feel like you need to take notes. Please take as many notes as you need to. This reading is for the 9th of December through the 16th. 9, I'm going to try to break the number 9 down as clear as possible in numerology. 9 is all numbers are very powerful, but there's signs also in the number 9. 9 is the death rebirth number. 9 is the number for transformation, meaning that something needs to end to begin again. Meaning that 9 can regenerate itself over and over again. It exhibits great determination. 9 symbolizes evolution and the enhancement of psychic abilities and clairvoyance. Right? Yeah. So 9 is confirmed in mathematics and the whole human experience on Earth. So, right? 9 representing the artistic, creative side of the human experience. Right? So 9 is a sweet natured soul. Doesn't like to see anyone in pain. 9 is a very powerful personality. 9 is inspirational energy. Strong willpower. Very compassionate, humanitarian. Romantic, filled with unconditional love, kind, empathetic, very patient, tolerant, very wise. Right? You live your talk. You're not just about talk. You actually live your talk. Right? Right? So in other words, you what you didn't know before, you now know, right? You now know. So your dreams are about to become clearer and clearer and clearer. So here we have 2 of Wands, right? So there's 2 energies in your lives right now. I'm going to tie this in also with your polarity sign, Cancer, which is the mother of the zodiac. So here we have 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands. All of this is fire energy. Page of Swords, because somebody has been an open book, and also 6 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start with a 6-card spread, because 6 is a very nurturing number, which is going to help somebody understand why you should not nurture energies why you should not hold on to a lot of confusion and be around energies who create a lot of chaos and confusion in your life and don't give you an opportunity to process your downloads, right? So this is going to be a week when we're talking about the number 9. You've come to an end of a phase, right? That new moon phase. So now you are in the first quarter moon phase. Capricorn, you're in the first quarter moon phase like everybody else is. First quarter moon phase. So now you're taking some kind of action. You allowed your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon, right? So there's one energy now who has fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that you have drawn to some conclusion that you no longer are motivated by being around. Their energy has caused so much chaos and confusion. You are just burned out. You just are just done. You're done. The other one you're confused by. You're still kind of on the fence. You can think about whoever it is, whatever it is. Who, what, we're talking about energy, right? We're talking about energy. Everything is energy. People, places, and things, right? Think about it, right? 10 of Wands. Because somebody has been carrying some kind of weight on their shoulders for a long time, and it's been a heavy weight, right? So here we have 1, 2, 3. So what Source is trying to get you to do with your planet Saturn, which is a very serious planet about rules, traditions, setting boundaries and learning how to enforce those boundaries, are really setting a maybe 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. I'm moving on, right? Somebody is just tired of people lying to them. Somebody is just sick and tired of the lies, the manipulations, the games, and this and that, right? There's that spirit of just confusion and just lies and the aggression and the dark side of 8, in other words. Just the dark side of 8, right? Here we have the number 10, right? So here we have the number 9, right? Like I said, let's look at the number 9, right? So 9, just look at the number 9, the shape of the number 9. 9 has a circle at the top representing a big head filled with wisdom or ego. Learned from numbers 1 through 8 that preceded it. The head is connected to earth by a line at the right side representing the artistic, creative side of the human experience. The wisdom and leadership of 9 make it very evolved. So you've gone on a long and arduous journey that you've evolved, right? So you are here to help people, often through major transitions, since 9 also represents endings. So you're at the end of a long and arduous journey. In order to have the capacity to love deeply without judgment or expectation, you yourself experience hardships and tests. This is a long and arduous journey you've been on. Those who are born to help others experience the pain. So you've experienced a lot of pain on your journey and lost themselves in order to forgive and have compassion at the deepest level of the human experience. Another result of your emotional connection is that you understand people from all walks of life. You respect all their various qualities and missions. You also love giving back, having a charitable, philanthropic nature. Your sensitive, artistic nature blends with your quest for perfection. As a leader, you demand only the best from yourselves. Now, I read the cards upright and in reverse. So the dark side of the number 9, because this is what you moved on from, and this is why it was so challenging, because these energies who are familiar spirits, they like to warm up to people real fast, only get just a little bit of information from you. They're familiar, so they don't really know you, because we're all constantly evolving. We're all evolving on a just moment by moment basis. When you are energetically out of alignment, this is out of alignment number 9, you hold on to resentment or memories, not letting them go. You become resentful of life, and you can shut down emotionally. Guard against being arrogant, tyrannical, or dishonest. Right? Frustration is one sign that you must reconnect with your heart center and surrender to love. Right? So an affirmation. So those are the energies that you had to walk away from. You had to get it because there's it's just too much friction there. These energies who are resentful, they're tyrannical, they're dishonest, they're arrogant. They're just above apologizing for it. There's a difference when you tell a person, you really hurt me. You really hurt me by lying to me. I really thought whatever, and they just you deal with it. Or they come back with you with a faux apology. You just move on. You're just like, okay, you just wasted your time, right? So somebody is just tired of it. Somebody's just tired of you just moved on, right? And I don't see you going back. And so here's an affirmation for those of you all who are at the end of something, and now you're clairvoyant. You see things now that you didn't see. You know things that you didn't know. I serve others with love and wisdom. I stay true to my heart, leading always with love and for the highest good of all. Let me tie this into your, and then here we have the Six of Wands. So I see you back in the saddle again. See this person right here on stage and these people right here cheering for them, right? And part of it is because you started out with a pure heart, being an open book, being open and honest with people. See this person right here with this person is an open book. You have all these ideas, all these fresh ideas, you're being open and honest. That's why I said with you all in the previous reading, you all are not the ones that's the devil. That's the devil card, right? That's the illusion, right? That's the illusion. I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm trying to help you all to see that was the illusion that people were trying to cause around you. But let's tie it in with your polarity sign, which is Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. We're not talking about a person who is a Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, right? Which is ruled by the moon. And this is why I talk about water so much on my channel. Our bodies are made up of a large percentage of water. The earth is covered by a large percentage of water. You absolutely need to know how to nurture yourselves. You need to know how to so when people want to remove energies around you who you feel most nurtured by, you have to know there is a reason for that. There's a reason why people put great effort into creating conflict with people who you feel most nurtured by. Why create so much of a distraction with energies you feel most nurtured by? What's the reason? Why are they trying to create so much conflict with those energies, right? There's a reason why. So it's just saying you're learning, but this is going to be a lot of you all, a lot of information is going to come through your dreams. A lot of information is going to come through your dreams. Money is trying to come in. So please, please, please document your dreams. Please document your dreams. Please document your dreams. Your ancestors need to come through now to fill in the blanks. Your ancestors need to come in and fill the blanks. Your ancestors need to come in to fill in the blanks for you all, because there's a reason why there's some energies who have been trying to create so much conflict between you and energies where you all have been trying to find your creative space, trying to create. Everybody is creative. Everybody has intuition. Everybody has high priestess gifts. There is no competition. So to say one person is more gifted than another, that is absolutely ridiculous. Because the Creator gave everybody gifts. The Creator resides in everyone. That is ridiculous to say that somebody is more gifted than somebody else. Everybody has their own gifts, right? So I do see money coming across your path. So there's been some energy. So there's one in particular that you're still kind of on the fence, with. But you're starting to get clearer and clearer and clearer. And I know that because you have the 2 and 6 here, which is 8. So you're moving through 8, 9, and 10 here in your cards. And I see you eventually back in the saddle again and finally moving on. So I do see you being victorious and moving on, from this. Your ancestors are going to come through. It's like they're going to take over for somebody. So this may be as we get closer and closer to the full moon for some of you all. But just because this is a general reading, I won't throw too many like spiritual terms at too many people, because I know a lot of people are just now starting to get new with just different terms like harvesting and. But a lot of you all a lot of people know how gifted and talented you all have inherited a lot of gifts from ancestors. And those energies have just been draining a lot of your gifts. That's why they've been keeping a lot. That's why you see so much fire here, like keeping you so confused and so turned around with a lot of just chaos and confusion around you. So you don't even know what's going on. They're just draining your gifts. That's what they've been doing. It's like turning the heat up on water. So that water would be your creativity. That's your sacral chakra. And they just been turning it up, right? And so your ancestors are about to make something very clear to you. So while you've been an open book and talking about your dreams and all these ideas you have, and they're just sitting around they just sitting around inspired and motivated, like, just creating confusion, right? Dark magician energy, right? They're creating confusion. Creating confusion. And demonizing everybody else. Keeping you chained to fear, doubt, uncertainty, right? But see, the devil is always in the details. The devil is always in the details. The devil is always in the details. Source wants you to start training your mind to pay attention to people who always demonize other people, but never talk about who's been an angel. Who's not focusing on who's been an angel in people's lives. Like, you want to talk about, this person has really been, they're really quick to make disparaging comments about people, but really hardly ever where you start talking about, this person has really been, they've been, a great mentor, excellent, whatever. That's when they have to quickly get off the phone. When it's about someone else, they lose interest. But when it's about them, their ears are open big as satellite dishes. But when it's something about someone else being, complimenting someone else, they very seldom want to hear it. The conversation ends. So it's just that you're going to start paying attention to that. You're going to start paying attention to that. They're always competing with someone else to put themselves in the spotlight. That is why you know it's not you. That's why you know it's not you. And that is how Source is going to start exposing the devil to you. Because, again, the enemy, it's a spirit, is the only one that, for real, is ignorant enough to even try to compete with Source. The very one that created it, right? To try to cause confusion, to try to cause the world confusion, to try to cause human life confusion. So you'll be glad that you figured it out. Three of Cups. So now this is going to be you're going to start being grateful. You're going to, try to get your rest. Document your dreams. None of them have to make sense. None of them. Daydreams, night dreams, what you have a feeling about, no matter how negative or positive they are, you want to document them. You want to document them. And if you're in a place where people, go through your things, because that's a real thing for some people too. Some people are in environments where they really cannot document things. People go through their things or whatever the case may be. I hope you have a memory like an elephant. But I do see money coming across your path. Make sure you drink your water. Here we have the 10 of Cups. All right. So something is going to be a double victory for you. So something is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end. And I see a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. So a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. Talking to you wherever Capricorn is in your birth chart, even if you're on the cusp. So you're gaining clarity for something. Gaining clarity for something. Gaining clarity about something, right? So 5 and 6 is 11. Right. So you're finally getting off the fence. You're not giving any more time to gossip. No more time to gossip. If it involves talking trash with another human being about someone else, stop the conversation. That should not even be a pause for you. That shouldn't even be a pause for you. Because you're too close to getting to this next phase of life for you. So, like I said before, you're not looking for people's acceptance. You're not looking for people's approval anymore. Do not engage in competition. You're not competing with anybody, period. That is how crafty the enemy is. Your head and heart are no longer at war with each other. Toss that into a burning bowl. You're very clear who is on the dark side of the number 8. No more character assassination, because if they did it to somebody else, they will do it to you. Number 7, the situation. Close it out. It shows cracks in there. It shows cracks in who they are. Close it out. You have new inspiration. Whole new inspiration. So again, your affirmation for the number 9 is I serve others with love and wisdom. And that's the wisdom of source. I stay true to my heart, leading always with love and for the highest good of all. Highest good of all. Somebody is going to start understanding that one of the gifts that you all have inherited since you were kids is that you have always hated gossip, especially if it hurt people that you love, because it's very divisive. That's something that used to make somebody's stomach turn. But somehow you saw so much conflict that was bringing out somebody's prayer warrior, even as a kid. Somebody has always literally just like gossip for you, literally made you sick. There's wisdom right there. So that's something that you had to analyze. This is the Magician card. It just crossed. It was just like it was dark magic for somebody, but somebody was almost bullied to listen to it. Had to listen to, and that's the devil in the details for somebody. That was the devil in the details for somebody. So when we talk about the moon moving through this, and that's what your ancestors are going to come through and remind you in a dream. It's going to remind you in a dream of just like that, just kind of sort of fed into somebody like really not being able to sleep, just being around so much arguing and conflict and confusion and overhearing conversations and this and that and just all of this all the time and just wanting peace. That's what all this fire is for. Everything just always felt like an emergency. Always anxiety all the time. All the time. Everything always felt like a character assassination. Always felt like somebody was walking across a tightrope. Always. Yep. And then right here, that's why every time you looked in the mirror, you just didn't know who you were. There's the 8 of Swords. So somebody's going to be doing the mirror work. Somebody's getting ready to do the mirror work and start speaking very highly of yourself, but you will be leaving. You're going to be leaving the circus. You will be leaving the circus. You're no longer making foolish mistakes. You're no longer inspired by that anymore. No longer inspired by it. You want a different legacy. Good for you. You know your worth. You know your value. You're not going to be talked down to anymore. Period. That's it. You found your star. There it is. There it is. You learn how to save yourself. Learn how to save yourself. So some of the gemstones and crystals for somebody who is interested in just finding out, just kind of sort of as the moon moves from Pisces into Aries, the main focus for the third chakra, which is masculine energy, is power and identity. Basic need is significance. You're learning your significance. You now know your worth and your value. You don't feel insignificant. You don't feel insignificant. There's a movie there's a movie with this rapper. Well, the rapper. It's actually quite a few actors, but it's a movie called Juice. With several actors in it, and it was these four friends that started out, and I think they were in New York. They were in New York City, and they just got so frustrated at one time, they just kind of sort of turned to a life of crime. And this one actor basically he just felt worthless, and he just felt like he was never going to be anything, in life. And that's just what he said. He just put that out into the universe, that he was never going to be anything, and he just felt worthless. It was just down to two friends, that basically said, but one of them really felt like they were never going to be anything, but the other friend just chose a different life, and said, he was going to make something out of himself. And so this is somebody's turning point. Somebody said, you know what, I'm not trash. I am going to be something. And so that's where your ancestors are going to come through. That's where they're going to come through in the dream and says, no, that's not what they sacrificed for. They sacrificed for you to have a different life than all of this chaos and confusion. So step through your vault door. Step through this vault door. Some of the positive qualities for your solar plexus chakra, and this is fire. So you are getting your root chakra. That's masculine energy. Your sacral chakra, feminine energy. That's the second one. And your solar plexus, which is the third, masculine energy, is power, confidence. You're getting your power back, your confidence back, your charisma back, your strong will back, your motivation back, your leadership skills back, and your mental clarity back. Some of the stones for that is topaz, citrine, tiger's eye. You're getting those things back. Some of you will have those. And some people actually won citrine when I was doing the giveaway for tiger's eye. Some of you all won those. Some of you all won that when I was giving those away. Yeah. So those are some of the and then for essential oils, if you have ginger, cardamom, pepper, essential oils, like if you use those for or even like ginger tea or peppermint tea, those kind of things, if you drink those kind of teas and then you can look those things up. The color yellow is also going to be helpful, like the yellow flower right there kind of sort of gives you, or just like if you wear yellow or something that's yellow, like these cards are yellow, some variation of yellow you see here on this card right here. They kind of give somebody some sense of power back. But I do see money, like I said, coming across your path. But somebody is, like I said before, somebody is learning their value again. Somebody's starting to learn their value again. You're starting to learn how significant you are. Again, even if people talk about you behind your back. You're learning your worth and your value. So let's close this out. Hopefully that is helpful to you all. Here's some questions for you all to write down. 1, are you struggling with low self-worth? And this is the overarching theme is right. Just really just kind of sort of this is a powerful time to grab your burning bowl and just start tossing all distractions into your burning bowl. Anything that ties you to a distraction of whatever you're trying to expand. So if you're, let's say, I'll give you an example. If you're trying to expand, you say, okay, I feel like I want to expand my business, or I want to start looking for a job. I want to expand, or I have this idea. And anybody who told you, oh, that's never going to work, tie their name to that negative idea, toss it into a burning bowl. I rebuke that. I rebuke that energy, right? I'm tossing it into a burning bowl. That's a lie. That's a lie. Misery loves company. I'm not tying my expansion to someone else's misery. Whatever you write, I'm not tying it to someone else's misery. I'm only making room for what I want to grow. And they're miserable. I'm not tying mine to their misery. Tossing it into a burning bowl, right? So here we have, so this is going to be a powerful time to burn your old selves in a cleansing fire. That's that old self of just believing in just anything you hear, right? So first question is, are you struggling with low self-worth? Second question is, are you procrastinating, perhaps stuck in a relationship or situation at home or at work that you're not happy with? The third question is, are you repressing your emotions and feelings and consequently feeling resentful, right? You want to toss that into a burning bowl. Holding on to resentment is just blocking whatever you're trying to grow. The fourth question is, are you holding yourself back, paralyzed in unconscious fear that stops you from taking the leap into the unknown? And then last but not least is, if you had known that you were fully supported, what would you do? That's right. Get ready to have a great week. Get ready to have a great week. An excellent week. So hopefully that's been helpful for you all. But yeah, you're making some decisions. Let your ancestors come through and let them show you some things through your dreams that you may have forgotten about. Let them remind you of the sacrifices that they made for you. All the people who did not support your dreams, or thought you said or says you were lying about your dreams, or try to distract you from your dreams, or stunt your growth, or talk trash about people who dream big and all of that other stuff. You need to get as far away from them as possible. That's how you're going to save yourself. Pray and meditate. You deserve the best. Do the mirror work. Do the mirror work. So at what age did your parents work on their shadow self? At what age did you work on your shadow self? So time to ground yourselves. Root chakra cleanse. Somebody apologizes for hurting you. And you are who they prayed for. Make a list of pros and cons. Yep, drink water, more water as a form of self-care. Be patient. The answers are coming. Your ancestors have a message. Yeah. Your ancestors have a message. More money is coming in soon. I see you being booked and busy, not bitter or burdened. New love awaits. Yeah, new love awaits. The spy is now turned on. So, again, I'm talking to you even if you're on the cusp of Sagittarius. I know we're in Sagittarius season. Some of you all, cross watchers, may be Sagittarius tuned in. But, just don't cast your pearls before people who won't appreciate your ideas. If you're sitting around a bunch of miserable people thinking that you're inspiring them, sources saying you may tell them your ideas one time. This right here, this is what this is. You may tell them your ideas one time, Capricorn, and if they tell you, they start giving you doubt, and you start feeling almost discouraged after you tell them, make it your last time. But the curse is now broken. Curse is now broken. Curse is now broken. Yeah. We'll do a sacral chakra cleanse. You are protected in love. Wealth is within your reach. You have the gift of clairvoyance. You're starting to see things clearly, right? Yeah. Starting to leave some energies behind. Somebody was just dealing with toxic masculinity, right? And so your next love interest will make you happier. It's time to heal your wounded self, and that's your Chiron. That's currently retrograde. You do need your time of birth to find that out. Speak some things into existence. You are protected by angels. The dispenser, Archangel Michael, is with you. The dispenser of justice is with you. It's you versus you. So the way you're going to prevent all of that is listen to when you start to compliment people around you and they immediately go into competing with the people that you compliment. Pay attention. Pay attention. If you got a friend that's not there, if you're sitting down with somebody and let's say you got friend A, B, and C, and you sitting down with you sitting down with friend B, and C is not there, and you telling friend B that C is like, oh my God, C is so talented. Let's say it's friend Z. Z is not there. Z is so talented. Oh, Z, Z wrote a book, and Z's book is about to make New York Times bestseller, and it's flying off the shelves, and such and such and such, and the person's sitting there, looking like they distracted. Oh, I thought about buying a book, and they just sitting there hating, distracted, just whatever, miserable. Source is saying, then don't tell them anything else. You already know what you're sitting in front of. That's not rocket science. That is not rocket science. Yeah, don't fall for the bait and switch. Don't fall for the bait and switch. People who demonize everybody else. So we got 666 right here. People who demonize everybody else. Stop falling for it. Yep, demonize everybody else's past. Oh, well, did you know this about them? Did you know that about them? Well, did you know this about them? Did you know? So all they do is sit around and gossip about it. Well, I heard this about them. I heard that about them. That's all they do. Leave everybody else about, but they won't tell you about their past. But they know everybody. They got everybody else. They got the scoop on everybody else's past. This is where you got the full card twice. They got everybody else's business about everybody else's past, right? So here's the Lover's card. Lover's card is not about just the lovers, but the Lover's card is also about making a decision to you not be talked down to or let people talk down to you, right? So, all right, but yeah, the curse is now broken. But number 20, I am harmonious. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by gentle means. Number 20. Yeah. All right, that's what I have for you. Let's pull a few oracle cards and let's close it out. It's time to release negativity. Yep, it's time to release negativity. A Scorpio is involved in something. Yeah, somebody was just obsessed. Somebody was obsessed with telling you something about somebody's past. Did you know this about them? Did you know this about them? And I mean, just literally obsessed. So I'm trying to disrupt your productivity. But affirmations for productivity: I focus on projects aligned with my long-term goals. I move away from disturbances. I walk toward focus. I summon my attention to all that is crucial to my success. I take breaks to avoid burnout. I'm grateful for my work. I release tension. I allow my mind to move into a state of flow. I have the power to create. This is affirmations for work. I have the power to create the work of my lifestyle and my dreams. Overwhelm is now abolished. Overwhelm is now abolished and removed from my work today. I calmly focus on one thing at a time. There's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius involved in something. There's a Pisces involved in something. Virgo involved in something. Just a bunch of gossiping going on about just nothing, trying to distract you, cause a bunch of confusion, to just bunch of talking negatively about energies, trying to distract you from your creative process. That's it. So it's just saying, time to toss some things into a burning bowl and get back to it, so that you can have an amazing month and close out this year. Remember, we were in Capricorn season at the beginning of the year, but we're also in Capricorn season at the end. Somebody absolutely wanted you, they did not want you to close out this year successfully. So think about that when you're trying to close out, finish strong, close out this year successfully, Capricorns. Get focused, get focused, get focused. Toss those distractions into a burning bowl. So yeah, I had to make your reading a little lengthy, but get focused. That's what I have for you. See you in the, so sending you good positive energy this week. It was a little lengthy. Hopefully you all were able to take notes, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.